from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will have first crack at this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the run, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Action fake. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, USC!
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0 to get a drive going here. Rides it and reads it. There he goes. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to buy time. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So USC's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now we get a look at Jay Mayava. He threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The short hands, it's Bowman. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that second down.
First down for the offense. Pulls it again on the option. Picks up the first down. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short.
Here we go. Ready.
Running inside. It's Jordan. There we go. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively,
Breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Mack has it. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Takes the easy one to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Winfield. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it to him on the screen. Sweet cut there. Caught, and he's got room. You want to talk about changing field position. A huge play. Takes it down to the 37.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Right back to him on the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial third down on this drive. He's looking to pass. Oh, he makes a catch. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Trojans are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mosley. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. keeps it on the draw. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert a third down. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Nice move to keep running. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll keep it himself. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Now on second and goal. Trying to run it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We head to the quarter break. It is USC holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. He's going for it all. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's second and 14. Back to pass. They'll go with the quick touch pass. They bring him down, but a solid... to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for space, it's Rockwell. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bowman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. They'll try to power their way ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. The Trojans will punt this one away. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rush is on him. He's on the move. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Winfield. Finds a soft spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. They'll go back to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete to the right. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Turns it loose deep. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll run it. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the air on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. fire. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets it.
Snags it, and he's open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Trojans use their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And he's in! Touchdown, Cajuns!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lockhart. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces. Completion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. Looking for room at the 30. Snags it, and there's running room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he'll hop and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Winfield. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Maybe some room here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Off play action. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They'll open the second half on the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Bringing the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Finds space on the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. On the draw, it's Jordan. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's got him. Fighting off the defender. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to run for it. Got a little grass. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
3rd down and inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still execute at a good level. Not only picking up the first down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. They're looking for an advantage to the right. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Direct snap. Pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here's the pressure. Dangerous throw there. This knocked down and incomplete.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Scanning the field, it's Winfield. Takes the easy completion. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave him the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what
makes you grab and room to run. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk. Pick up a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown Trojans! And the route is on.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He'll lose yardage again, and they say don't abandon the running game, and the running game's abandoning them. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The run inside. It's Jordan. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. Oh, they're after him. On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. And
a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go to the ground. Might have a chance. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. High the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Bulldozes his way through. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Trying play action. The short hands, it's Bowman. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Off play action on first down. Got a man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The keeper on the option. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got the quick pass. And he gets it right on the crust, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Ready. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Well, it's fourth and short, and you're sort of in no...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Motion from the wideout. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's going to... There he goes. And he makes it past the first down marker. Hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Back to pass. Looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. He'll try to do it himself. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. From the gun, running back on the move.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Makes the catch and he's free. Touchdown, Trojan. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolls into the end zone.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.